Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I am here with another box, and we're going to do another pizza style box because like I mentioned in my other pizza style box, I need a lot of practice with these boxes. So I think I'm going to do another one. And this is for Kim Murray swap over on Salty Beach Scrappers. This is the A1 stuffed envelope swap. And so we did two little boxes already, so I want to have a third one because boxes are my jam. So, purple book. Remember, I have 3 books now. The pink one is the original fold flat boxes. The yellow one is the lidded boxes. And the purple is the pizza style box. Alright, clean page. Double inks. Where are some inks at? Let's do red and purple. That's what I grabbed. Alright, so I made these super cute little flat embellishments. We had to have flat embellishments. So I just did 2 little penguins, a little hot cocoa, and a little gingerbread girl. Super cute, right? The challenge was to keep it flat, and yeah, it was a challenge. Alright, so let's measure this out. So I want my up and down to be, is exactly, oh, I don't want to do the 8s. We might have to do some 8s. Let's see. Yep, because that will be perfect if I did 1, 3, 5, 3 and 5/8. Okay. All right, where's a regular pen? All right, so my up and down is 3 and 5/8. I like my up and down to be my second measurement. My third measurement is going to be how thick I want the box, and I'm not going to do it any thicker than 1/2 inch. It'll fit in 1/2 inch. I could probably do 1/4 inch, but I don't like to work in 1/4 inches just because it's harder for me to fold. It's too small. All right, so my left to right measurement is my first measurement. And I do that with all of my books. So that's going to be the coffee cup, which is going to be, gosh darn it, 2 and 7/8. Because I want the box to be snug. So 2 and 7/8. Let me get my little cheat sheet out here. You guys can write yourself a cheat sheet. Use the internet. Here we go. So you can type it in a calculator and know, your fraction. Okay, so I know all 4 of my sides and my hinge need to be the third measurements. They all need to be half an inch. Okay. Now, I need my left to right measurement 1 time. I need my up and down measurement twice. I guess I could have drew those arrows in for you guys. Like I drew the arrows in for this one. Oh well. Okay, so my left to right is 2 and 7/8. My up and down is 3 and 5/8. Okay, let's math this out. Let me get a calculator because I am not doing that in my head. So we need 1, 2, 3 measurements. So 0.5 plus 2.875 plus 0.5 equals 3.875, which is 3 and 7/8 by our up and down. Hopefully you guys can see these two. I should have did pink and green. It's hard to see the 2 different colors. But you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 measurements. So 0.5 plus 3.625 plus 0.5 plus 3.625 plus 0.5 equals 8 3/4. So 8 3/4. Okay. So the long side is our red side, which is the 4 score lines. So I know I need 1/2 inch, and then I need to get from 1/2 inch to this score line. So 0.5 plus 3.625. So 4 1/8. Now I need to get here plus 0.5. So that's 4 5/8. And then I need my last measurement, which would be 8 1/4. Yeah. I did that last measurement. I just minus 1/2 inch from the paper size. That's really how I did that one. And then I just checked it on my calculator. Okay, so on the short side, we just need 1/2 inch on either side. So that would be 1/2 inch and 0.5 plus 2.875. 3 3/8. Okay. All right, let's hope this works. Once you get the math part done, I think you're golden. It's just that math part sometimes is just, whew, especially when you're working with your eighths, which I do not do a lot of working in the eighths. I'll make it bigger, but in this case, it doesn't make sense to make it bigger. So here we are. Okay, paper. I didn't think this through. Okay, I went ahead and just picked the rose gold. This is the Michaels Rose Gold. And I need 3 boxes, so I went ahead and cut 3 down to 3 7/8 by 8 3/4. What I'm going to do is go ahead and place the gold side down because that's the side I want showing. So let's go ahead and measure. I'm going to do 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. 1/2 inch, rotate, 1/2 inch. And again, you can follow your cutting guide, or you can do this the cheater way and do your 1/2 inch on all 4 sides first. Or, you know, completely follow your measurements. All right, so long side, so I need 4 1/8. 4 5/8, 1, 3, 5. And that should be 8 1/4 at the bottom. Yep. So we're good. Okay. All right. So we're going to cut on the side that has the rectangles and the squares. So your long side at the top and the bottom. You're going to cut up the score line, miter and miter, and cut the bulk if you want to. Okay, and then your next score line, you're going to cut up the score line, miter, miter, bulk, making sure I cut that score line completely out. Okay, and then score line and miter and miter and bulk. Okay. Yes, I changed my scissors. I know I'm gonna get a comment. For those of you, this is your first time watching or whatever, I prefer to cut like this with my thumb not in the thumb hole, but when I do that on videos, it freaks people out. So, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, and this right here. It doesn't matter if I have my thumb in there or my thumb out. It's just sometimes like if you're cutting a lot, see how red my thumb is right there? Because I was doing a different project and I had to do a lot of cutting. And so it kind of like, you know, chafes your thumb or whatever. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and cut up all the score lines. I cut the bulk. I mitered. Let me readjust this slightly. These little slightly readjustments are absolutely not mandatory. It's just however you were trained, that's what you're going to do. All right, you're going to varnish if you haven't already. And excuse the glare from the foil paper, but that is the color that I absolutely wanted. Okay. And here we go. It probably is easier to burnish first. You don't have to do all these little tiny tabs, but my preference is usually cut first. I can just see the lines better. So there's really no right or wrong. It's just whatever's easier for you. Okay. And this is what I was talking about, working with these small measurements. Like, it's very small, 1/2 inch. I feel like this is going to be too big. Let me see something. Nope. It's perfect. Okay. All right, so I'm going to fold my tabs in. My paper is not directional, so it doesn't matter what is the top, what is the bottom. Where's my glue? Oh, here we go. All right. You can mat the inside of your boxes if you want to. You can put little, you know, like shreddy in there, some tissue paper. That'd probably look a little bit more professional. Or I guess professional is not the right word, but it will look a little bit more finished. But I think I'm just gonna put my my embellishments in as is. You don't have to decorate the inside of your box. Where is my glue towel? Here we go. Sorry for my arm. So I had to readjust that one because me freaking out over glue on my hands, I didn't pay attention to how I was holding it and it was not lined up properly. Okay. So foil paper, you have to give it extra time, which you guys know I'm so impatient waiting for my glue to dry, the 30 seconds it takes to dry. Okay. So I just went ahead and glued the other tabs and get that in there. So see, I can get my fingers nicely in 1/2 inch. Anything smaller, you know, it's harder to work with and it's just not necessary, I guess. Okay. All right, so my box is done. I'm not going to close it yet. I know that glue is still wet. Perfect little display box. Super fun. I love it. I think it's cute. I don't think I'm going to put anything on top. I say that now and I probably will because I'm just being lazy at the moment, but I still have to decorate the top of the box. So I love it. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying these tutorials. I hope you enjoyed this book. Tag me if you make any boxes. If you have any questions or need help, definitely reach out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.